Hi, favored ones. Welcome to Soul Reflections. And today I'd like to share about the importance or the best practice of auditing your activities. For this week, I've been doing that. ano, kasi when I started highly favored, when I started, being more active in social media and sharing what I know, um, it was really a passion project. I love what I'm doing. So, pag meron akong idea, I just take action and, produce it, 'di ba? Do whatever it takes so that it would materialize. And this year, I found myself with so many opportunities. Yung online selling ko, I'm already expanding that one. So I am going to offer new products. So instead of Excelente hams, meron na rin US beef. And I'm just in the process of finalizing yung offering for this week. And then I also enlisted in Cefam. So, kasi meron pa akong 6 units na natitira. And since it's COVID, pandemic, they're still offering the courses online. So I decided to take the opportunity to complete the program. So I'm going to have 6 units of classes starting February. Now, given these activities, these new things, minsan pag naiisip ko yung mga ginagawa ko for social media and all, parang nakaka-overwhelm na kasi halos everyday ata parang nagla-live ako, meron akong ginagawa, and then I also have my counseling, my coaching, yung mga sessions, 'di ba? And wala pa yung mga workshops dyan. So, nakaka-overwhelm siya. And that's when I decided to audit all my activities. And, to make sure that what I'm doing are actually aligned to the goals that I've set. To discern what is relevant, what is more important, what is a priority. Because if I do everything that I want, mauubusan ako ng oras, I'll just feel overwhelmed, and it will be so draining for me. It will be so exhausting. So, can you just imagine? Kasi, di ba, yung ganito, yung pagla-live and doing the meditations, doing the workshops, all of those are life-giving for me. But if it gets to a point when it's too overwhelming, it starts to become life-draining. And yet, I still acknowledge that doing this kind of work is the great work that God gave to me. It's part of my soul mission. It's part of my calling to be doing this. Yun lang nga, I just need to make it more efficient so that it would fit in to the schedules of the other activities of my life. So, yung online selling, kailangan ko siya ayusin. Yung classes, kailangan rin ayusin. So, even this one, the work with mindfulness and spirituality, I also have to make sure that it's actually streamlined and quite efficient so that it would fit into the other parts of my life, into the other aspects of my life. And that's my biggest takeaway for this week, because part of the audit is to let go of some of the activities that I've been doing. And doon ko na-realize na meron pa pala akong mga attachments with some of the activities kasi parang iisipin ko, teka, baby project ko to, ba't ko to pakakawalan, 'di ba? But when I continue to do that activity, it's not really that aligned anymore to the overall picture. So, that was the hardest part during this week. It's really to acknowledge that there are some things that I have to let go of so that I would continue to do the activities that are still aligned to the goals that I've set. Not just to the goals, but also to the soul mission, to the calling that I'm meant to do in this lifetime. So it's a good practice. And yun lang nga, yung downfall doon is kung may attachment ka, kung mahihirapan ka to let go. And I'm not just talking about the activities that I've been doing. Of course, I also have to let go maybe some of the people that I've been working with, that I've been talking to, 'di ba? Sometimes may attachment sa ganun eh. And I recognize that there really are instances, and it's really part of life, that we have to let go of some objects, whether it's an activity, whether it's a person, whether it's a situation, just so we could continue to work in an efficient way, so that we could do the things that we are meant to do in a more relevant, in a more successful way, 'di ba? Kasi at the end of the day, we need to achieve something. We'd want to be successful. We'd want to be prosperous and abundant. But if we're so afraid to let go of the object, the activities, the people, the situation, that we really are holding on, yung attachment kung napakalakas, it becomes our distraction. Those attachments becomes your distraction towards God, towards your most authentic self. It becomes your distraction towards enlightenment. It becomes your distraction rin siya from awakening. So, maraming levels yon. And the point here is to be aware of what are your attachments. In auditing your activities, what are the objects there that you are so attached to? And is it a healthy level of attachment? Kasi kung yung bagay na ginagawa, or yung situation, or yung tao, or yung object na yon, hindi na talaga aligned to your goals, to the path that is being unfolded by life. Kasi may divine destiny tayong lahat eh. So there's always a path that's being laid out in front of you. So, for you to take on to that path, for you to take the first step towards that path, meron ba yung mga bagay na kailangan mong pakawalan? Yun. So, discern. It's always a choice. There's always free will. Pero yun yung biggest lesson ko for this week. It's really to let go of the things that are no longer aligned to my purpose, to my goals, no longer aligned even to my level of consciousness. And that's where the best practice of auditing all your activities, and it's not just activities, auditing the people around you, auditing the situation where you're in. So that's where the importance of making an audit comes in. And I'm sharing this because maybe some of you are having a hard time reaching your goals, or achieving success. Minsan tatanungin nyo lang naman sa sarili nyo ano ba yung mga bagay na kailangan kong pakawalan para mas makafocus ako sa goals. Yun. So, that's it for today. I hope that, actually, hindi pa. Dalawa kasi ang Facebook group ko. So, the other group, I'm merging it with this group. Just so it would be more aligned and more efficient, para hindi na dalawang group yung inaalagaan, 'di ba? So that's also part of it. There may be an influx of people entering this group, and I hope that they'd still find value here. And starting Monday, I'll also be doing a mindfulness meditation at 7 p.m. So I'll just go live. So whoever is free, 30 minutes lang naman yon, minsan less pa nga. So, you could join. Live lang naman siya, 7 p.m. I'll just go live here in this group. And if you have no time, you could watch the replay and still, get the energies from the meditation. But for those who will be able to view it live, kahit 5 minutes ka lang mag-tune in, meron kang makukuhang blessing may makukuha kang energy. So, I highly recommend it. So, that's it everyone. God bless, and I hope that you have a great Sunday.